Lauren Southern, everybody's favorite topic. She says, intelligence agents showed up at my door last year. I told them to leave. They proceeded to call me from anonymous numbers repeatedly, contacted my gym, told me they wouldn't go away unless I built a relationship with them as an asset. Your audience will never know. Returned to speak with me multiple times. So are these Canadian intelligence? She is still in Canada, right? What are they called? CSIS? What a gay name for your intelligence service. Your intelligence service name should just roll off the tongue. CIA, FBI, not CSIS. It doesn't work. Claiming they were giving me last chances before they threw me to the wolves. They told me the courts wouldn't care if I was actually guilty or not, that essentially someone had to take the fall and I could ensure it wasn't me. It was repeatedly implied to me that you're smart, you know it's not what's true that matters, it's the perception. I was made to believe there was a potential arrest coming, made to believe I could never travel to the US again without being arrested by the FBI. Oh, maybe they were Americans. It's hard to tell. Made to believe I might not be around to see my child grow up. None of these things were true. I can enter the U.S. without issue. I was never arrested. I did nothing wrong. I was psychologically manipulated for months in an attempt to turn me into a government asset. We have one-party consent in Canada, and I believe it is in the public interest for people to understand how this works, as I know I'm not the only one. I have nothing against the agent. Maybe you should hold these Zog bots to a little bit of a higher standard. He was just instructing and doing a job. I have no doubt if his job were to destroy my life and try to jail me based on perception, not truth, he would do it. Yeah, well, maybe you should hold that against him. I don't know. Okay, so this is an 8-minute highlight reel from hours of conversations with, it does appear to be CSIS, judging by the logo up there. I've never been contacted. What am I, chopped liver? Nobody wants to turn me and make me an asset? You know what the problem is they watch my streams and they're like, don't waste your time on this chud. He's clearly a man of impeachable integrity who deeply loves his people. Don't waste your time.
Please just turn off the phone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really trying to hear that.
I could peg that guy's Canadian accent just off those first words.
Navigate you out of this. Because if you just sit here and don't do anything, I know that's the easiest thing for your lawyer to say, but your lawyer's not going to be the one sitting in the detentions. Like you that happened to you a bunch of times. I know you're actually you put up a very amazing front that things don't just disturb you, and it's quite actually incredible. Like when we came to your door, maybe you had 10 seconds of nervousness. You settled yourself down and you were calm and quiet and nice. It's actually, if in another life, you would have made a great intelligence officer. I know it comes out. It comes out, it does stress you out, and it should, because your main, one of your primary jobs is you're also a mother, and besides your other job. As a mother, you want to be there, you want to protect your kid, you want to be there.
What did they want from her? They wanted her to what? Like, was this about the tenant stuff? Because she's saying this is like a year ago, so it's kind of like more back when the tenant stuff was still going on. And they got her to go testify in front of some retarded panel of Canadians, whoever they were, the House. And I mean, what was she supposed to say? Like, what did they actually want from her? I really wonder. None of it makes any sense to me.
See him grow up. You also want to be there to be able to provide for him, because you do.
Chinese Canadian could be
doing like a lot of multi-role. I don't want to see where a situation where that.
So some good voice physiognomy, or what, voice phenotyping. You could be right about that.
Gets interfered for whatever.
Well, then don't let that happen.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
So this is a threat.
This is absolutely not a threat. This is like our second time coming.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen often. And once that legal ball gets rolling, when warrants or charges are issued, there's nothing that can be done after that. And that's fact. I know you're thinking, I can see you thinking when you're writing your notes and trying to get a hold of your lawyer, because I know it was very aggressive to show up at your door, but I think we can help you navigate through it. And again, in my opinion, just doing nothing is not going to get you in a better spot. It's going to be putting you at a significant disadvantage. Nothing might happen, okay? Like nothing, if they're like, oh, we don't have a significant case against Southern, then nothing. But if they go, these guys are all saying negative things. Again, when you're in the courtroom,
Chat seems to be in agreement that we're dealing with a yellow officer here, an officer of the yellow persuasion.
perception, not what the truth is.
I just, if you're having hours of conversation with someone and you're recording them, don't you at some point just be like, so what do you want from me? And then they explain what they want. And then that's the part you put in the highlight reel. Isn't that the most pertinent question? I just hate how it's all so vague. We're going to make you an asset. We're going to make, and do what? Why?
And you're smart enough to know. I'm really trying to actually help you get. My mom was a single mom. You're a single mom. And I understand what you're doing right now. You're kind of keeping low and something that blows over. But I want to tell you, like, there's certain things in motion right now. This is not going away anytime soon. What is the benefit for you cooperating is, out of all the contributors and the founders, like all of them, I've talked to. That's what.
But yeah, I would, if a Fed was trying to turn me, I would record him. But all I'm saying is I would ask better questions. I would be like, what exactly do you want? And then I would join the feds and I would infiltrate and I would be a double agent. They would think I was coming to help them, but what would I do? I'll think about it. I'll get back to you on that.
There's for like the optics of it. Using, Southern, do not.
I'll get the Epstein files, you guys.
How much can you trust your other commentator that they are not cannibalizing each other, especially when the heat's turned.
So, okay, I think what's going on here is Lauren Chen is also Canadian, and they wanted her to like throw Lauren Chen under the bus. They really wanted to make this something, even though it appears to be abso-fucking, and they ultimately gave up on that. And Lauren Southern sat on this until they cut Lauren Chen loose.
Not London, and they're pointing things. I love
Lauren Southern gets a lot of hate, but I mean, at least she did this right by the looks of it, you know? Yeah, this guy does suck. I feel like I could do a better job with like almost no training, but I don't know. I like to think of myself as persuasive, but it's easy when you're sitting in the back seat, armchair quarterbacking.
My colleague, they're like, all right, if she doesn't want to.
Don't reveal your, damn, now they're going to lock up the Epstein files in a safe. I should have kept that to myself.
Beat her off to the wolves, man. Just let her. I don't think you fully understand the picture of the consequences of not working together. You've been on the ground. Do you trust these people?
Somebody said, like, would you entertain this? And I do get frustrated when there's just too much like innuendo in a conversation. I'm a no BS kind of guy. So I would be like, just talk to me plainly. You know what I mean? I'm not here to pretend to be like fucking Soviet spy man, all talking in like double speak the whole time. Just say what you mean.
You trust him, fool? Lauren?
They have nothing they could say. That's the thing.
Yeah, but what would they say? They can allude to a lot.
Right. So this is the power of being innocent too, by the way. They say, oh, well, those guys are going to throw you under the bus. And Lauren Southern's like, how? I haven't done anything. And that's exactly the right attitude. That's the attitude that you have when you're innocent. And this guy's like, well, they could allude to things.
And that's all really, in this kind of pace, that's all you really kind of need.
So I gotta ask, when you do the single mom story, how are you feeling, Lauren? Do you practice that like in a room with colleagues, or do they?
No, we're actually really normal people. Have moms and dads.
Multiple ones for multiple scenarios.
But I'm just saying, if certain things are in motion, it's time to soft. To make sure that you're not like part of the collateral damage, right? Why doesn't know anything with it?
All right, I think we get the idea here. She also put out like a 90-minute video on her YouTube, but we're gonna have to move on here. What are we talking about? The Taliban and Vietnam? What? Hold on. What the fuck?
Government that's politicizing the situation.
I talk to people in different situations, and they ask me the same thing, like, if I betray my country, like other people from a foreign country, if I betray my country, what assurance is that I would have that Canada is going to vouch for me, or Canada is going to pay me X amount of dollars, Canada is going to accept me as a Canadian citizen? And I'm like, just fucking trust. That's it.
Yeah, and how many people were swinging from bridges after being translators by the
Oh.
fucking Taliban after the Americans pulled out, or
You're
in
absolutely
Vietnam?
right.
Is that a threat, Lauren? Hey, Officer Chan, we're gonna do things to you. We are gonna fucking you. Anyway, all right. How can we forget the honeypotting? Fool me once.
It's like middle age.
Did you try to put the moves on her?
It would be very hard for me to date.
Well, yeah. I assume I see young people now, like 20. You know your profile for your Signal? Is that on your dating profile?
Like, I don't have a dating profile.
The one where you're like this on the tree.
Oh my god.
I don't have a dating profile.
Well, your profile.
No, my friend
picture,
just took that photo of me a few weeks ago.
that looks like a dating profile
Oh gosh.
picture. And he's got a lot of.
Maybe I should change that.
It's fine. I looked at it and I was like, is that like a dating profile
No.
picture?
I don't.
It's a good picture. It's a good picture. You look happy.
Oh,
You look happy. I know I always catch you and like, I always surprise you and like,
Dude.
and you have like this nervous look on you. But you look happy in that. You look very happy.
Thanks.
It's a beautiful night. This is a very interesting one.
Oh my god. This dude didn't stand a chance against Lauren. She put out a 90-minute video. Bro, that's I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry, but I ain't watching all that.